Welcome to Villa Park in Birmingham in the English Midlands. The last ever European Cup Winners' Cup final being played here ahead of the amalgamation of this competition with the UEFA Cup next season. So, whoever wins today will be able to lay claim to being the last ever European Cup Winners' Cup winners. Lazio in their yellow kit being led tonight by Alessandro Nesta. And there's certainly plenty of vociferous Lazio support. They are the favourites. Sven-Göran Eriksson's men still in with a real chance of winning the Italian league. That will be sorted out this weekend. What a fillip it would be for them if they could take on Parma in the Stadio Olimpico at the weekend, having won this European honour. The Real Mallorca side includes Argentine goalkeeper Carlos Roa. Leonardo Biagini up front scored the winner against Chelsea and also bagged a hat-trick against Bilbao last month. And he and Danny have both scored 11 league goals each this season. Also keep your eye on Jovan Stankovic on the left-hand side of midfield. As for Lazio, more recent signing Attilio Lombardo is on the bench, meaning that it is still Vieri and Salas up front. They have 25 league goals between them this season. Roberto Mancini won this competition in 1990 with Sampdoria, for whom he scored 200-odd goals. These days, he's playing in a slightly more deep-lying midfield role. And I talked about Attilio Lombardo. He's amongst the substitutes for Lazio, the man signed from Crystal Palace back in January. Sergio Conceição, the Portuguese international winger, amongst those who are waiting in the wings as well. And Veljko Paunovic, the Serbian striker, top of the hit list for Real Mallorca. Gunter Benko from Austria is the referee taking charge of this last ever Cup Winners' Cup final. Well, Lazio have struggled for major honours in the past. You can't accuse them of not throwing money at it in a bid to rectify that particular situation. Still waiting for their first league title since 1974. That could be secured this weekend. Their first European honour could be secured tonight. Lazio in their lucky kit, as they like to refer to it, of all yellow, are kicking from right to left in this first half. Oetholo with the throw. Given away by Sinisa Mihajlovic. Mancini. Vieri with the layoff Matthias Almeida. Cleverly done by Vieri. Salas working it onto his left foot. And nothing more than an early sight of a Carlos Roa. Lazio supporters dominating the Holt end of Villa Park away to our left-hand side. Around 10,000 have made the journey from other parts of England and many from the Italian capital, hoping to see history being made today. Marcelo Salas, the Chilean striker signed from River Plate last year, has had a very impressive first season in Italy. 13 league goals for him, an outstanding return, making him the leading scorer for Lazio this season. Mancini guiding it forward. Vieri putting real pressure on Siviero, who took a chance in letting the ball bounce a second time. But it's a push by Vieri, which has given a free kick to Real Mallorca. Nice first-time ball from Mancini. Siviero with a pretty comprehensive start. Although shoulder to shoulder by the end. Marcelino. Oetholo. He's waved up, no foul by Almeida. Salas. forward, which asked an awful lot of Pavel Nedved. Favali. Stankovic able to shepherd it out of play for a throw. Sven-Göran Eriksson won the Coppa Italia last season with Lazio. It's the 5th time in his managerial career that his side have won a domestic cup, and on all 5 occasions has been in charge of a different club. Not just Lazio, but Roma and Sampdoria in Italy, Benfica in Portugal, and IFK Gothenburg back in his native Sweden, whom he led to the UEFA Cup back in 1982. This is 4th European final as a manager. 1 win and 2 defeats so far. Apology from Gunter Benko, who could have done little to get out of the way of that. Here's Ngonga. That's a goal kick. Stankovic against Stankovic on the far side of the field. Jovan Stankovic, the left-sided midfielder for Real Mallorca. No relation, but an international teammate of Dejan Stankovic, the rising star of Lazio, just 20 years of age. Man who scored 3 goals in the quarter-final rout of Panionios of Greece. 7-0 on aggregate. Lazio won that. Pancaro. Long ball forward for Vieri. It's a goal. It's taken Lazio barely 7 minutes to break through. And the prolific Christian Vieri, the man that gives Eriksson's men the lead. So simple. Long route 1 ball forward from Pancaro. Vieri getting himself isolated against the smaller defender, powering his header over Carlos Roa. Olatholo caught underneath the ball, rather perhaps a yard too far forward. Couldn't get a strong enough hand to it. And Lazio strike first. They lead Real Mallorca by a goal to 0 in the Cup Winners' Cup final. Christian Vieri scored 24 goals in 24 league games for Atletico Madrid last season, prompting Lazio to spend all that money on him. His goals in the league have been fewer and further between this season, but still come at a rate of 1 every other game in an injury-hit campaign. And that's another big instalment of the transfer fee repaid. Foul by Mancini here, and a free kick to Mallorca. Taken. Gunter Benko seeing something amiss. Marcelino. He scored their first goal of this campaign. He's amongst those forward as it's floated in. Play for Lazio throw. Perfect start for the Italians. Such a simple goal as well, which will be of real concern for Hector Couper, the Mallorca coach. Intended for Salas, didn't find him. Soler able to bring it forward. Nice ball from Miguel Soler. Danny's waiting in the centre, and it's 1-1. They look for an offside flag, which never came, and it's all square at 1 apiece inside 11 minutes. The perfect riposte. Great play by Miguel Soler. Danny making the near post run. Mihajlovic hadn't picked him up. Lovely ball to find him from Jovan Stankovic. Some pretty inauspicious defending. Pancaro had played Danny onside. Mihajlovic gambling that he was offside had stayed put. And Hector Coupe's man back on level terms. What a thrilling start to the last ever Cup Winners' Cup final. Almeida. Mancini. Pancaro. That's a goal kick. That time as Pancaro looked for Christian Vieri. Found himself up against Siviero rather than the smaller Olaizola. Lauren. Who can play as an orthodox right back, playing in the more advanced role today. And this time the free kick goes the other way. Push on for Valli, and free kick to Lazio. Tangle off the ball. It's a throw though. This weekend, Lazio play Parma. AC Milan go to Perugia. A better result for Lazio means that they will win the title. The view of Almeida climbing high against Ibagatha. Lazio a point adrift, but with a better goal difference. Just on the back foot here for a moment, having started impressively. But Lauren's won the corner. Gini waiting. Ibagatha's made his way forward as well. Corner taken short by Stankovic. Delivered very deep. Marcelino's done really well to pull that down. Zingonga. Stankovic. Ball. Conceding the goal really stung the Spaniards into life. They've played their better football since, culminating, of course, in Danny's equaliser, but they've certainly been on top since that early flurry of activity. Disappointing ball that time by Vicente Ngonga, the former Valencia midfielder. Soler losing out in the battle of the fullbacks to Pancaro. Launched long by Siviero, but out of play for a throw. Good challenge by Lauren. Nedved. Almeida. High ball forward. Goalkeeper came out and committed himself. Siviero's touch was an important one. The danger's still not cleared as Salas tries to get in there. It's Vieri that's gone down hurt. This will be of real concern for Lazio. put himself into the line of fire as Almeida played it in. Sevillero and Roa both coming to attack the same ball. Sevillero got the ball, and the goalkeeper got Vieri. Then came back into the fray. Vieri standing in an offside position. Salas couldn't make the most of a half chance. Lara. Fouled by Mihailovic. Has a pretty unenviable disciplinary record, Sinisa Mihailovic. And there's another yellow card. Gini making his way forward, caught by the Serbian centre-half, who's a former European Cup winner with Red Star Belgrade. In from Stankovic. Just took the nearest hint of a flick, I think, from Sevillero on its way through. Good delivery, though, by Jovan Stankovic. In fact, miss everybody. Vieri's going to be able to return, having been bandaged up. Stem the flow of blood, and Vieri back on the field. Vastly experienced Sven-Göran Eriksson. He's been a top-level coach for some 18 years now. And trusted to spend the hundreds of millions of pounds that Lazio are using to try and buy success. Mihailovic has a mean free kick on him, hitting with plenty of pace, and it's easy for Carlos Roa. Brought up in Australia, Christian Vieri, where his father was playing. In fact, his younger brother, Max, set to represent Australia internationally rather than Italy, as Christian did in the World Cup last year. Here's the unmistakable Vieri. Back to him from Mancini, Almeida to Mancini, and given away. Lauren, first to the loose ball. Ibagata. Lauren stood no chance there. He's impressed several big clubs around the continent. With rumours surrounding his future that it's, I'm not going to lie, with Mallorca beyond the end of this season. Almeida, Salas, Vieri. Good save from Roa. Benko allowing play to go on with Lazio in possession after the foul on Salas. Good shot through the legs of Sevillero. Hector Cooper has won the South American equivalent of the UEFA Cup. Former Argentinian international midfielder who had great success coaching with Lanús prior to his move to Mallorca. Two British sides on the way to Villa Park. Chelsea, of course, in the semi-finals, a 1-1 draw at Stamford Bridge, followed up with a single-goal victory at home, Biagini with the goal. Hearts in round 1, also 2-1 on aggregate, victory in Edinburgh. All square on this, their latest trip to Britain, as we enter first half stoppage time. Gonga. Ibagaffa. Now Vieri making the most of the space. Marcelino caught in two minds. He's threaded it through for Salas, but ahead of him. And Marcelino across the cover. Mancini's ball in, and Vieri's header some way off target. Not a bad delivery from the veteran. Vieri's header just opening up that wound again, and some evidence of blood. We'll be able to get it seen to at half-time, which is only moments away now. Challenged by Almeida. Mancini, Vieri. Salas. Nicely worked wide for Pancaro. Played by Soler. Now Salas. Had a lot more time than he'd anticipated. He could have turned and brought the ball under control. Elected instead to try and find Vieri first time. Header into a dangerous area. Salas trying his luck. He's an instinctive finisher, the Chilean international. Nice ball again from Mancini. Fed with a header down. And the acrobatic attempt from Salas, some way wide. And that brings an end to a first half which really came to life in the opening 10 minutes. 1-1 it was. Christian Vieri giving Lazio the lead, but only 4 minutes later, Danny poking home from close range to make it 1 apiece. Not too much in the way of constructed goal-mouth chances since. At half-time, it's Real Mallorca 1, Lazio 1. Welcome back to Villa Park in Birmingham, the last ever Cup Winners' Cup final. And there's nothing to separate Lazio and Real Mallorca. Lazio, of course, the Coppa Italia winners last season. Real Mallorca not the winners of the Copa del Rey. Barcelona won that, but they qualified for the Champions League, so it was Real Mallorca that got their place in this competition. Nevertheless, they could find themselves the victors of the Cup Winners' Cup. Vieri, as you can see, has had that head wound addressed again during the half-time interval. It's a much smaller bandage on it now. He's done a wonderful job, Hector Cooper. Real Mallorca could well finish in the top 3 this season. They've got 4 games left. 10 points off Barcelona, so mathematically they still have a chance of winning the league, but certainly 3rd or 4th is looking more likely. Luca Marchiani, who played for Italy in the 1994 World Cup. Some of the games, not in the final. Hasn't been overworked so far. Siviero. Ranthola. Donga. Long clearance by Marchiani, flicked on by Salas, looking for Vieri. He's unable to bring the ball down under pressure from Siviero. Oh, good defending by the Argentinian. Gaffer. Mihailovic effectively shepherding the ball out of play. He's been in good form, Biagini. I mentioned that he scored the winner against Chelsea in the home leg of the semi-finals. He also scored a hat-trick against Athletic Bilbao in the league last month in a 6-1 victory for Mallorca. Goals so far this season, all told. Mallorca have beaten Hearts, Genk from Belgium, Vartex Varaždin from Croatia and Chelsea to make it this far. Oh, lovely back heel flick. Is that a penalty? And the referee says no. Great improvisation as Real Mallorca try to bring the ball forward. Stankovic's little touch here. Was he pushed by Nesta? At the very least, he made the most of it. Tilio Lombardo warming up. Former winner of this competition, a teammate of Mancini, who's in possession now, when Sampdoria were victorious back in 1990. Chelsea manager Luca Vialli also in that team. Chelsea, of course, the holders of this competition, and they're seemingly set for a chance of retaining their trophy in their home country prior to their second leg defeat in Mallorca. Jovan Stankovic. Lauren. And he had Danny to aim at in that near post area. Lauren again. Nice good block. And standing defending, albeit at the expense of a corner, which was a decision that Favali didn't agree with. Great hurry to take this set piece. Eventually it comes in for Soler. Ricocheted a couple of times, but not off a hand. Donga works it back for Carlos Roa. Kick for offside to Lazio. raised high. Siviero not happy with the decision, and Stankovic not at all happy. Looks to going for it and getting caught right under the eye. They've had an outstanding season, Lazio, and nevertheless, when they dropped 2 points away to Fiorentina last weekend and allowed Milan to only gain top spot in the league for the first time in 8 months with their victory against Empoli. Just wonder what psychological effect that's likely to have. Sergio Conceição is going to come on for Lazio. And Stankovic unable to continue after that fearsome inadvertent kick. So here comes Conceição. Portuguese international winger signed from Porto. Header away by Marcelino. Returned by Almeida. ECWC off the Swiss side. Lausanne on away goals. Partizan Belgrade by the narrowest of margins. Laren's ball in, punched away by Marchegiani. Back into the danger area again by Stankovic. Good Mallorca pressure this. Stankovic once more. Nibagatha. Miguel Soler. And Laren. Good save. Set up for him at a really nice height, but it was a good clean strike from the Cameroonian. Now Christian Vieri bustling his way through at the other end. Ball too deep for Salas. Game, the last becoming a little bit more stretched. They've both paid each other plenty of respect in this second half. It was a good attempt by Laren. Good save as well by Luca Marchegiani. Nice Mallorca move. As it came across the edge of the penalty area, it couldn't have sat up any more nicely. For the near post, which the keeper did have covered. Lazio's progression this far hasn't always been certain. That away goal victory in round 1 against Lausanne only beat Partizan Belgrade 3-2 on aggregate. And then they saw off Panionios easily. Lokomotiv Moscow again were only beaten on away goals. This one difficult and a tight fixture as well. On the back foot for much of the last 6 or 7 minutes. In comes the free kick. Punched away by Marchegiani after the delivery from Stankovic, and Gonga helping it back. Begatha's clearance falling for Salas, who's drifted out of the game. And Gonga. Paunovic. And he's done well to keep it in. 15 minutes remaining. Olaizola. Nesta. Night falling, a hot and humid evening here in the Midlands. Both sides looking for that little bit of inspiration. Nedved working wide for Conceição. Back towards Nedved, who couldn't get it to stick. Cleared by Siviero. Now Stankovic. And still Stankovic. He's done really well here. And it needed some spectacular defending from Alessandro Nesta. Really well played by the Lazio captain. Not at all sure what was behind him. And in the end, there wasn't too much there, but Stankovic had beaten Favali with ease. With the goalkeeper out of the picture, it needed putting behind. In from Stankovic. Marcelino can only guide it through to Luca Marchegiani. Lowry. Will either side be able to find the breakthrough with just over 10 minutes remaining? And will the game be heading into extra time? Pancaro. Conceição. Nedved. Decent delivery. Siviero on the end of it. Lauren's touch just showed too much to Pavel Nedved. He's a member of the Czech Republic side that played so well here against Portugal in the quarterfinals of Euro '96. He stayed down injured. In the end, the ball's out of play for a corner, courtesy of Pancaro. And Nedved might need a little bit of treatment. Challenge is taking the ball off the feet of Paunovic. Stankovic's corner. That's a Lazio throw. Bagata, the Argentine midfielder, far from convinced with the decision, but it will be a Lazio put in. Just over 9 minutes remaining. Space here for Salas. Vieri. And still Christian Vieri. Down for Nedved. Oh, what a good strike! Lazio lead inside the final 10 minutes. A stunning goal from Nedved. And they're within touching distance of their first ever European crown. And it was a player who was receiving lengthy treatment for a couple of minutes, back on his feet. And with just about his first touch of the ball after that treatment, he scored what could prove to be the winner. Great technique. And no chance for Carlos Roa. proceedings as a hero. He's the match winner at the moment. Soler. And still Soler. Well, it would have been a good enough finish under any circumstances, but when you're carrying an injury, it's an even better one. Remaining. Lazio have already held the lead longer this time than they did the first time round. Almeida being calmed down by the referee. He's had an excellent game tonight, Gunter Benko. Marcelino. Almeida and Lombardo both coming back to try and put the tackle in. Lazio eventually clear their lines. Danny the target. The back post, he hasn't quite been able to keep it in. Seemingly, he's not going to be able to add the Cup Winners' Cup to the South American equivalent of the UEFA Cup that he already has on his CV. Some achievement by the age of 43 to have won major cup competitions in both continents. Here's Salas. Vieri! Chilean. Product from Christian Vieri. Here's Lombardo. Sure, when he started the season with Crystal Palace, wasn't anticipating picking up any European silverware this season. Just moments away now. Conceição for Almeida. Mallorca chasing the game, but forced onto the back foot. Here's Lombardo. Challenged by Lauren. Almeida. Vital interception before the ball found Vieri. Not so vital as it turned out because the flag was up. Mallorca in their haste to get the ball upfield. They've completely squandered possession. It's the Lazio supporters in fine voice. Hot end away to our left, reverberating with the songs of the Italian club. Optimistic attempt from Salas, but anything now for Lazio would win the game for them, that is for sure. Mallorca in need of late inspiration. Fola winning the throw. So too in turn Mihailovic. Taken by Favali. Fall from Mancini. And Salas is offside. Into stoppage time. Lazio nearly there. And they're going to make a change. Fernando Couto is going to come on. An opportunity to try and break up the flow of the game. And the veteran Roberto Mancini will leave the field. So on comes the Portuguese centre-half. I think we'll play in midfield in a straight swap for Mancini just to try and add another shield in front of the back four for the time that remains. Almeida shepherds it out of play for a goal kick. Gianni is going to pick up a yellow card here, I think, for time wasting. Won the league title since 1974. Last season's cup success followed one solitary achievement back in 1958 in that competition. And Lazio now on the verge of adding European honours, be only the fourth major honour in their history. Could be followed by a fifth this weekend in the league. Couto's header. By Ngonga, volleyed forward by Spanish back line. Helped forward again by Ngonga. Danny will chase. Marchigiani not taking any chances. Just finds touch. One last chance. Ibagatha. Taken away by Pancaro. Deep ball in, and comfortably claimed by Marchigiani, and that should be that. Conceição losing out to Soler. It's victory for Lazio. They are the last ever winners of the Cup Winners' Cup. Very harsh on Real Mallorca, but it's Lazio that take their first ever European honour. Pavel Nedved, 9 minutes from time, despite carrying an injury, with a goal that has won them the trophy. The dreaded silver medals for the players from Real Mallorca. A valiant attempt, the side who saw off the holders Chelsea to get this far. For Champions League football for next season. It would be a disappointment from here if they didn't. That will be of scant consolation now. Attilio Lombardo, a European winner again. Won this competition along with teammate Roberto Mancini 9 years ago. And it's a gold medal once more for Lombardo for 20-year-old Dejan Stankovic, who surely has many more days like this ahead of him. Christian Vieri, battered and bruised, but scorer of the opening goal. Medal as well for Pavel Nedved. On seemingly making their way up onto the stage in order to receive the accolades as well. And last, Alessandro Nesta, the captain, is wearing Couto's shirt, and in fact, embarrassingly, they've run out of medals. They'll have to try and borrow one. But this is what he wanted to get his hands on. Lazio, Cup Winners' Cup winners for 1999. They will get to keep the trophy. The last ever winners of this competition. From Coppa Italia in '98 to the best knockout side in European football in 1999. The precursor perhaps to a jubilant weekend where they might yet pull the Phoenix from the flames, having seemingly thrown away their chances of winning the Scudetto. That's the one they wanted, but this will be a very close second. Christian Vieri and Pavel Nedved, the heroes. But so too Sven-Göran Eriksson and his coaching team. Eriksson, who's had so much success. This is 4th European final as a manager. He's waited 17 years to get his hands back on a trophy. UEFA Cup in 1982 with Gothenburg, and now the Cup Winners' Cup in '99 with Lazio. The Italians beating Real Mallorca here in Birmingham by 2-1.